Welcome back to the channel, brothers. So I'm going to tell you guys something as an older man, at least older than 20. So I turned 30 this summer. And what I'm going to tell you guys is that women do not want nor see any value in younger men for the most part. Not only am I seeing this on dating apps, I'm seeing this in real life, out and about. Like in person, everywhere, bro. I'm telling you this now. The reason women don't want younger men, at least that's 20 to 25, for the most part. There's always exceptions. There's always random dudes who can do better than others. But for the most part, women are not wanting those guys. Women talk to me, come up to me, and they tell me how they don't like guys their own age because they're immature. And women are never going to say these guys aren't successful because they're going to sound like gold diggers. But the truth is, yeah, bro, younger dudes are not really successful, experienced, knowledgeable. They're more susceptible to being naive. There are some young dudes, bro, that I know, like around 2021. They know quite a bit. They know quite a bit. They know quite a bit of game, but there's only so much you can know at 20 or 21. Like, for real. There's only so much you can know. So most of them don't have it. And a lot of older dudes who've put in the work, they have what these younger women are that are 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They are what they want. The younger dudes just don't have it. And if they had it, they'd probably like them more, but the truth of the matter is, they don't have it. So, you might think as a man, the older you get, the harder it's going to be to date. I've heard that before, and I just don't see it. The men who've gotten older that say, oh, it only gets harder as you get older, are the men that didn't put in the work, that, yep, you're older now, but you're also not successful. You also didn't take care of your health. You're also fat. Of course it's harder. You're older and you're not in shape. You're not at your best. What do you think? It's going to be hard. You put in that work, bro, for all those years. Super, super high amounts of discipline. Got yourself to where you need to be, and that's how you spent your years. You didn't spend your years being weak. You didn't spend your years making up excuses. You spent your years grinding. Those are the guys that's going to get the women, because there's value there. Women are always going to go where the value is at. They just don't see it in these younger guys that just want to have fun, that just want to sleep with them. There's no value there for those women. They know what these younger guys are after. These young guys don't have it figured out yet. They don't have themselves figured out. They don't have anything figured out. There's such a long ways to go, so women are going to flock towards the men who do have a lot figured out. No one ever has it all figured out. But they're going to flock towards the men who have a lot figured out, who is a lot farther ahead in life, whose finances are a lot better, who has a nice home, maybe some nice cars. And it's not just one of these things. You can have a nice car and not get shit. You can have a nice house and not get shit. You can be your best self and not get shit. It's everything combined. It's having your shit together in every way, shape, and form is what's going to attract a lot of women, because they see a man that had a plan. They see a man who was executed in life, who's done the things that he should have done. He's a winner. And in order to win in this day and age, it takes a lot, but the main thing is discipline, guys. The single most valuable thing and trait you can have as a man is your discipline. Because without that, you're never going to get yourself to where you actually want to be. It's going to take days, weeks, months, and years of just you on your own path, on your own mission, doing the things that you got to do to get yourself to where you want to be in life. That is what it's going to take. And it's what a lot of people are not willing to do, because a lot of people want to have fun. A lot of people want to focus on the fun. And if you're focused on the fun, you're going straight down with everybody else that just want to have some fun. Like, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to give you a good time in the moment, just like a drink of alcohol will. It's going to be fun in the moment. What's it going to do for you later on? You should take a drink of sparkling water. Or water in general. What's wrong? Do you really need stuff that's going to put you down? Like, where do you want to go? Because, bro, this is the exact mentality I have had in my life. Right? Like, I wanted to get somewhere. There's places I wanted to be, and I knew what it took to get to those places. And it's definitely not going to happen by doing things that's going to take me down. Alcohol takes you down, whether you want to believe so or not. There are some people, bro, so deep in it, they just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking to cope with the mess of their life. And they think it's no big deal, and they can handle it, and they can do all that stuff, and it doesn't do this. Yes, it does. You're so deep down. You're so far down, it's not even funny, and they just cope about it, bro. That's an alcoholic. They act like it's not a problem, but it's a huge problem that you don't want to admit. And they have not faced very hard parts of reality in life, so they've done it. They've come up with these, things to cope. And women, bro, ain't gonna like that. Women ain't gonna like that. And I understand it's not all about the women, but I'm just saying, you gotta be a specific type of dude, bro, to be able to attract a lot of high quality, pretty women. And when you become that guy, you can just wait, watch, and see what happens, because it's going to blow your mind, bro, what you're going to be able to make happen. And that kind of stuff, man, it does not happen overnight. Getting those kinds of women and the amount that you can get, it does not happen overnight. It's a process that's going to take years. A lot of years, like 5 bare minimum. And on year 10, boy, you're going to be a next level type of human being. And you're going to thank yourself for everything you've had to go through, everything you put yourself through, all that kind of stuff. You're going to thank yourself for that. Because it is not easy. The main part is the discipline, keeping yourself together. So when I was young, let's say 19 years old, right? The reason I moved the way I moved at such a young age, didn't really party, I just got out of that quick by the age of 19, is because I had a vision. And I seen this shit from afar. All right, I seen vision in life and what I had to do to get on top. Because I've always intended to be on top. I've always intended to win with the women. I've always intended these things. And I knew what it took. These are things I knew before I even done anything. Like it's like, bro, everyone else is in the matrix, everybody else is partying, everybody else is doing all this stuff, and I'm just like super locked in on life. It's like this supernatural type of feeling. It's just like you're out of the matrix, bro. At like that age, you could say you're chosen. There's just something different about you, bro. Everyone else is just in the moment where they're at, partying, living it up, having a good time today, and you're just like, you have a vision. You see the shit from afar. So what do? You lock in ways that are unimaginable, in ways that other people are just not doing it. And by being this way, over time, you reap the rewards. It's not going to happen right away. You're going to live some shitty years. All these other people, bro, who's doing whatever they want to do, they're going to enjoy life a lot more than you at certain stages. Like a lot more than you. Like you're going to have to go through some stuff. And once you do, you're going to have life on easy mode. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. And these are the exact guys that women are going to flock to for the simple fact that they've done what needed to be done to get themselves to where they needed to be. And all these women look up to those guys. They see those guys and it's like they really want that. That's what they want. They don't want the younger guys. And there's a huge change in society. And I'm telling you this now because when I was young, bro, the women that were my age, like, still wanted me and, like, my friends. And it was, like, unheard of that a 19-year-old girl would even want to touch a 24-year-old. I'm not even kidding, bro. And now 19-year-olds are getting with 30-year-olds. Let me tell you that right now. Yeah, it is happening. And it's legal, but it's happening. Because these young girls see the value. And some women might get mad at that. Oh, why would you go after a girl that's that age? Da, 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 da. Like a girl your age might say something like that. And it's like, well, when we were both 19, why weren't we together? Why were you going after other guys? Why were you doing that? We should have been together, right? It would have been us. If we were together at that age and we grew together, we'd be with a girl our own age. The way it is today, bro, a lot of younger women are starting to see that older guys are the way to go. And this is not a video that younger guys should watch and hang their heads over and stuff like this because, bro, you're just beginning. And the work you do now, the work you do today, is going to pay dividends as you get closer to your mid-20s, and then your late 20s, and then your 30. All of what you do now at such a young age is going to pay off, bro. Let everyone else mess up. Let everyone else chase the tail. Let everybody else get a piece of a girl here and there and all this kind of stuff. Let these fools think they're winning because you're going to show them different levels. You're going to show them what discipline is all about. And they will wish that they could attract the women that you can later on. Don't be a fool right now at your age. Be the wise guy that steps out of the norm. You're gonna step out of the box that society wants to put you in. You're gonna step out and you're gonna be indifferent. You're gonna be different than everybody else around. And you're gonna do what it takes to win. And you're going to win. You're going to win. Let everybody else mess everything up, bro, because that's what they're going to do. I couldn't imagine, bro, at the age of 19, living my life like a complete idiot. Like, man, I could not even live it myself, being able to not be disciplined at that age. Like, I don't know how people do it. I had such a drive, man, and it's just like, it was insane. It's like I knew I had to do all that, and I did do it. So as long as you're doing the work, bro, it does not get harder to date later on in life. Like by the time you're 30 or you're in your 30s. Bro, there are women that are young, real young, that are going to want you more than they want other guys their own age. I'll tell you that right now. Even when you're 35, bro, you can get girls that's 21, 22, 23, 24, so on and so forth. Even 19, 20 still, like, if the occasion calls for it, it depends on the person. And it's not even specifically to target a certain age. It's just men like what they like. So if you got to that age and you've yet to get a girl around that age range, well, it could come, and it could come real quick because you've become that guy that has stepped out of the box while everyone else your age at the time was looking at you funny, was looking at you weird. They didn't quite understand what you were doing. Now they're all paying attention. Now they're all watching. Now all those girls your own age and a little bit younger want you badly, but you don't want them no more. You want something different. You want something better. You want your worth. And it's not going to take one of those types of girls that took you for granted. It's going to be somebody else. And that is what I recommend pursuing. I don't recommend lowering your standards when other people at one point, it wouldn't take you up. Now they want you to lower your standards for them. They're old, washed up, out of shape. They don't look their best no more, past their prime. Why on earth would we do that? When we're just entering our prime, we're just becoming mature men at this point. The best we can be. Only getting better. Only getting hotter. Because confidence, success, abundance, leadership, vision, a continuation of more success makes you sexy as a man. Women find this very attractive in a man. Women are looking for a man. They're not looking for a child around their own age who just wants to sleep around because they're confused themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they're doing. Women don't want them. They are sick of those guys. They're repulsed by those guys. Get them out of here. They don't want them. If they did, they'd all be with them. They're not, because they don't like them. They want better. They want a guy who is him right now. They're not waiting for these guys and staying single to be successful later on in life. They want it now. And that's why we go so good together. Because you become who you are, and now you're in the position where you can attract a younger, prettier girl. It only makes sense. But anyways, this is my take on why women don't want younger men. And like I said, if you're a younger man, don't hang your head, brother. It's not like you're an older woman and you're only getting older and it's done. You're done, bro. You're like a child. You're like a baby. You're like a baby. Let yourself grow into a man and then get what you get. Who cares about right now, bro? Just make right now the best you can by being disciplined and work hard. And you're going to get all that you want in tenfold plus more with a cherry on top. Because you done what it took. And you'll be damn happy you did, but you'll be damn sad if you don't. Play your cards correctly, you will have success. And if not, all you can do is be disciplined now and make up for the loss. I hope you guys enjoyed this take. I'll see you guys in the next. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.